I'm going to present dementia. So what is dementia? It's a general term for memory loss and how it would interfere with daily life activities. There are 5 subtypes of dementia, so that's Alzheimer's, Lewy body, vascular, frontotemporal, and mixed dementia. Some of the signs and symptoms include frequent mood swings, memory loss, could be weight gain, weight loss, forgetfulness of familiar places, names and dates, etc. So looking at dementia on a global scale, so there are approximately 45 million people worldwide that suffer from dementia, and by 2050, dementia is expected to affect 135 million people. On a whole, women are more likely to be affected by the disease, and about 2.5 million people under the age of 65 actually suffer from dementia. So it's not just the majority are older, but there's quite a few under 65 who have dementia as well. So the rising prevalence, or like the increased number of cases of dementia, increases the strain on healthcare systems and impacts the well-being and stability of caregivers. It also has a social impact. It leads to stigma and isolation, reduced participation in community life. So it is a public health priority. It places a heavy economic burden on individuals, families, caregivers, due to the healthcare costs and responsibilities and productivity losses. It's not an inevitable disease. There are 2 types of risk factors. There are the constitutional ones, the ones you can't change, so like gender, age and stuff, and the ones that you can change. That can totally prevent it or at least delay the progression. So some of the researched prevention methods are exercise. At least like 60 minutes of daily activity is what is recommended. Looking after your heart. Cardiovascular diseases are a major risk factor. Taking time to unwind, doing activities you enjoy, just less stress in general. Adopting a healthy diet. I'll talk more about nutrition and stuff in the following slides. And sleep is really important. So why is nutrition important? High blood pressure and high cholesterol diet, it relates to cardiac problems, and we know that is a risk factor for dementia. Reversible underlying causes like vitamin deficiencies or thyroid hormone imbalance, that can be solved with like supplements and replacement therapies. And maintaining health can be difficult when you have dementia as well. So poor nutritional intake and lack of fluids, simply due to like memory loss or mood swings, you just don't feel like eating. It can lead to the development and severity of the symptoms like delirium, inevitable weight loss, smaller appetite, or the complete opposite, like weight gain, due to the stigma and isolation associated with the disease. Some may find comfort with food and etc. So it leads to weight gain and other complications. So this is an overview of nutrition and related preventive measures. Regular consultations with your doctor. Your doctor knows best. They give you the best advice, more specific for you, so go see a doctor. Obviously, vitamin supplements, making sure you've got no deficiencies with that. Exercise. There are a variety of diets you guys can explore, but most importantly, a balanced diet. I'm not going to go into it that much because you've heard it in the previous presentations. But yeah. The case study, I decided to do England because as of date, dementia is the leading cause of death in England. Currently, there's 850,000 people with dementia, and a third of those are undiagnosed. And by 2025, it's expected to exceed 1 million. Majority of the cases are women again, and the impact of dementia extends to informal caregivers, the physical, emotional, financial stresses. As you can see, the cost of dementia related to the healthcare and research for it. It emphasizes the need for increased awareness, early detection, and comprehensive support services to address the growing prevalence. And there's a case study that is evident for how increased awareness and things, it will actually decrease the prevalence of dementia. So this is a case study. It's a 2-decade comparison of prevalence of dementia. So basically they did a case study in 1989, and then 2 decades later they did the same one. And they made a comparison between the two, and they found that the prevalence had actually decreased by 1.8%. So the study suggests that individuals born more recently, they are less likely to develop dementia. So it shows that increased awareness of like the modifiable risk factors and changes you can make can actually decrease your chances of getting dementia. So yeah, and that's it. Thank you for listening.